This tool helps you move from scattered search results to a complete review workflow with a draft, citations, filters, export options, and a clear Prisma diagram. In the previous part, I looked at the generated review screen inside CitedEvidence. I showed the summary numbers, including retrieved, ready, included, extracted, and outcomes. I also showed the generated review draft, the citation section, and the search and filter bar. Now I'm going to continue by looking at the Prisma diagram button, the export option, and how this final screen helps turn the review into something usable. Now I want to show the Prisma diagram button. This is very important for systematic reviews because Prisma helps show how studies move through the review process. When I click Prisma diagram, I can see a flow diagram that shows records identified, duplicates removed, records after filters, title and abstract screening, and the later review stages. This matters because systematic reviews need transparency. A reader should be able to see how many records were found, how many were removed, how many were screened, and how many were finally included. The Prisma diagram helps explain that process visually. In a real review, this Prisma diagram can become one of the most important figures. If I am writing a thesis, dissertation, journal manuscript, or evidence report, I can use this diagram to show the screening journey. It shows that the review did not randomly choose studies, it followed a structured process. The Prisma diagram also helps me catch problems in the review process. For example, if I retrieved 1,000 records but only included 3 studies, I may need to ask whether my criteria were too strict. If I retrieved only 5 records, I may need to ask whether my search was too narrow. If too many studies were removed early, I may need to review the filters or search terms. So the Prisma diagram is not just a formality, it helps me understand the quality and shape of my review process. Now I can look at the export option. The export button is useful when I want to take the work out of CitedEvidence. I may want to download the review draft, export citations, or use the generated content in another writing tool. This is where the review becomes easier to share, edit, and submit. For example, if I am working with a supervisor, I can export the draft and send it for feedback. If I am working with a research team, I can share the citations and screening output. If I am preparing a manuscript, I can use the draft as the starting structure and continue editing it in my own document. Now let me give a few examples of where this workflow can be applied. A PhD student can use this to build the literature review chapter of a dissertation. Instead of reading random papers for months, they can start with a clear research question and build a structured review. A medical researcher can use it to compare treatments, like biologic therapies for asthma, continuous glucose monitoring for diabetes, or remote rehabilitation for back pain. A public health team can use it to review evidence on vaccination programs, smoking cessation, obesity prevention, or mental health interventions. A university instructor can use it to review teaching methods, such as whether spaced repetition improves long-term student retention. A hospital quality team can use it to compare patient safety interventions before changing a clinical process. This can also be useful outside medicine. Someone in education can review whether online tutoring improves math performance. Someone in business can review whether remote work improves employee productivity. Someone in psychology can review whether mindfulness apps reduce anxiety. Someone in technology can review whether AI feedback tools improve writing quality. The same basic workflow applies. I start with a research question, define eligibility criteria, form search strings, retrieve studies, screen them, extract evidence, review citations, and export the final output. The big benefit of CitedEvidence is that it keeps the review organized from start to finish. I am not jumping between random tabs, loose PDFs, copied citations, and messy notes. Everything is connected to the research question, the sources are visible, the filters are visible, the progress is visible, the included studies are visible, the citations are visible, and the Prisma diagram helps show the full evidence flow. So let me recap the full 4-video workflow. In video 1, I created the review and entered the research question. In video 2, I built the eligibility criteria by defining the population, intervention, comparator, outcomes, and study design. In video 3, I used those criteria to form search strings and prepare the evidence search. And in this video, I showed what happens after the review is generated. I looked at the retrieved records, ready papers, included studies, extracted evidence, outcomes, review draft, citations, Prisma diagram, filters, and export options. This final screen is where the review becomes usable. It gives me a structured draft, an organized citation list, and a clear view of how the evidence moved through the review process. From here, I can continue editing, checking, exporting, and improving the manuscript. So the main lesson is simple. CitedEvidence does not just help me find papers. It helps me move from a research question to a complete systematic review workflow. It helps me start with a clear question, build the rules, search the evidence, track the results, organize the citations, create the draft, and understand the full review journey from beginning to end.